it's Julian Steinbeck and also our new co-host in Real Talk 101. The topic of today's live show is...
Really not no topic today. It's just a season premiere. This is kind of like a little intro into season 2. But hi, I'm Julian Steinbeck.
And I'm Allison Flanagan.
And welcome to Real Talk 101. So yes, I do have a new co-host. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So we're here in East Holmes Hall. Well, not exactly the heart of Michigan State University, but I'm saying anyway, go green.
Go white.
Awesome. So we're in East Holmes Hall, and it's such a beautiful view from up here on the 6th floor, so it's amazing. So we have something very stressful for you guys that we haven't done on our show. We're doing a question and answer. And most of you who did it on my Instagram page, I asked, you got any questions for me and the new co-host? And we had a ton, but we selected only 5. So if you made the cut, congrats, you made the cut. So, Allison's gonna start us off.
Alright, so this question is for me, and somebody asked, what is my favorite color? My favorite color is probably a really dark green, like darker than like the Spartan green. Grew up like outside in the woods, so I think that's probably why. It's very naturey.
Wow.
Yeah.
me and someone else likes the color blue, but she likes all the shades of blue. I like dark blue and light blue. I'm not trying to like rep no other school, so there's no like other school attended. I just like blue. That's it.
In case anyone wonders.
Yes, in case anybody wonders. So the next question is for myself, and the question is, what made me go into engineering? That is a good question because I've been asked that a lot, and I could never get a clear answer, but now I can. What made me go into engineering is going back to my own high school in Detroit. I went to Davis Aerospace Technical High School. It was a great school, somewhat. We went to so many engineering fairs and design days, and I got kind of attached to like the technology that was going on. And I was like, this is something I could do because I'm into technology as it is. I like all phones, tablets. I'm into everything gadget-like. So I was like, okay, maybe I could do engineering, but I'm considering maybe switching. I haven't really thought of a backup plan. I thought of business as a backup, and if I don't get business, I have broadcast journalism. So really, yeah, that's what I'm going to engineering.
With a lot of different forms of engineering, isn't there? I don't know a lot about it. So is there like a specific area of engineering that inspired you?
Well, I was computer engineering at first.
Okay.
But going into like the circuitry, and the guy told me this is electrical engineering. So I was like, aren't those intertwined? Because a lot of engineering are intertwined. Mm-hmm. So I said, electrical, fixing on wires and becoming an electrician. That sounds fun. So I said, okay, that's what inspired me to do it. I forgot the guy's name I talked to, but he was for General Motors. That was one of our trips. It was amazing. I liked going there. I'm gonna go back. So that's really what made me go into electrical engineering.
Okay.
Very good question.
Yeah. The next question is for me, and it's what do you hope to gain out of this talk show? Well, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I love podcasts, and I thought it would be really fun to be a part of one. And I also really like the content of this, so I just wanted to get behind the scenes on even just a smaller podcast and see what's up and how they work. So that's really what I'm here for, is the experience.
Awesome. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I started this. I started this way back in 2017. Mm-hmm. That's actually one of the questions, but I did start this in 2017, and I liked it ever since. At first, I did it on my cell phone, and I was like, wow, I can do this on my cell phone? Wow, technology is really advancing. So once I got the app for it, I just started making episodes ever since.
Okay. Did you listen to a lot of podcasts too before you started it?
Yes, I listen to a lot of technology and current events sort of thing.
Yeah, I like current events and like political, social type topics.
Right. Mm-hmm. All right. Good question. My next one, someone asked me, a typical one, what's my favorite color? As I said before, mine says royal blue or dark blue or light blue. Again, I am not trying to rep any other schools by that color.
Blue on its own, not when it's paired with any color that might be the color of orange.
Exactly. So that was a good question.
All right, next question's for me. Are you more nervous or more confident in public speaking? That's a good question. It's very well thought out. I have a really big ego, so I like to think I'm really confident, but I know that when I get in front of people, I do stumble.
Oh,
so I have the confidence, but like, it doesn't work. So, yeah, but that's a really good question.
I was kind of the same way in high school. I had speech class, so you can imagine like, why did my counselor put this on my schedule?
Yeah.
So when I got in front of all these people, I'm thinking, what if I mess up? What if I make mistakes? What if I trample? All this stuff is going through my head. Like, what if something bad just happened? And I kept thinking. So my teacher, he was very nice. He said, don't be scared. Mm-hmm. Take that scaredness energy and put it into something positive. And that's what I did, and that's how I passed it. Barely. I passed it with a C. But hey, I passed the class. I didn't fail it. Thank God.
It matters.
So that was a real thought-out question. Mine is what made me do this talk show. Well, before Real Talk 101, it was Julian's Real Teen Talk, in which I targeted younger teenagers that were going into high school, going on their way out of high school. So I said, what if someone just gave tips and strategies on what to do? Like, there was a lot of stuff that I got, and I wanted to make sure that our future generations get it now versus later, because a lot of schools are different, and a lot of parents are different too, and they won't like tell you everything. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna tell these kids what's up now. So when they go into the future, they won't say, okay, he told me this was gonna happen. He told me this was gonna happen. So I was like, okay, I'll do this. And then I've been popular ever since. And then in 2000, kind of like when I got back here to Michigan State, I was like, okay, I need to rebrand it. It's almost gonna be a new year, so I'm not rebranding the whole show. So I called it Real Talk 101. And then about a couple of weeks later, I came up with a nicest slogan, and it's called Tackling Society's Toughest Debates, because I am a good debater. Sort of. There was one that actually got a lot of views, and that was relationship violence. That was actually a good one, and gun violence and gun control. That also got into a bunch of debates. But I'm not going to go more into that. But that's actually what made me do this talk show. Good question.
All right, well, the next question's for me. Somebody asked, what is my favorite TV show? And I hate this question, actually. I mean, it's a valid question, but I don't watch a lot of TV shows. I'm not very good at keeping up with them and like going back and finishing a season. But I will watch Chopped whenever it's on.
Oh, I love
and,
that show.
You know, I'll watch the crap, since you'll swear out here, bleep out my swearing later, out of the Golden Girls. They are prime. Those are my shows.
My favorite, number one favorite, and always be my favorite, is The Simpsons.
Yes.
I can totally like relate to the Simpsons because they describe the typical modern American family so much. They don't like leave nothing out. They don't sugarcoat nothing. They tell everything how it is, and they predicted the future so many times.
Can I confess something?
Yeah.
I've never watched The Simpsons.
What?
No, I've never watched an episode of The Simpsons.
I think last year, FXX, that's a TST channel, they ran the marathon all the way from seasons 1 to 28 for 12 straight nights.
Did you watch all of them?
I watched half. I just paid. My house had so many restrictions. I couldn't watch all of them in that midnight. Okay. But every chance I got the television, I'm like, I'm back on The Simpsons. Don't. And I put a sign, do not disturb me while I'm watching The Simpsons. So, because they usually wake me a lot. So I'm like, The Simpsons is my favorite show because I can relate to a lot, and plus some episodes are really downright damn hilarious. But that's my number one TV show. But other than that, I like animated comedies and sitcoms.
Okay.
Like Family Guy is one of them that's funny. American Dad, the Cleveland Show, which is when it was popular.
Okay, I'm just such an old lady with my shows. I'm not into any of those. But that's fair. It's a good question too.
All right, the next question is for me, and how do you think your reality show is gonna go? Oh boy, this was tough. Well, if you've seen the sneak peek, you've seen how funny I act when I'm not in class and acting serious. And you may have noticed the amount of censoring that I have to do in every video. So, overall, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to give students overall perspective on the fun side of college versus the serious side of college. Because college can be a different journey for everybody. But for most people, it can be just another typical day at high school. It could be another typical day at an American school, you know? So I wanted to make that show that premise. That premise is to, no matter how hard college gets, you can always have fun. It makes everything better. And it takes me through my adventure to my first sport I've ever played in my life. Well, it's actually the second sport, but it's the first sport I've actually been committed to. I used to play track and field when I was back in 11th and 12th grade, but then I stopped because I twisted my ankle real badly. So I said, okay, I'm gonna take a break from sports. So when I went to participation, they introduced dodgeball. So I'm like, okay, this is a sport where it involves a lot of running, but it's not like fast paced. It's fast paced, but it's not really like
that is an aggressive sport to pick as your second sport. I hate dodgeball, and I was like an athletic kid back in my day.
Oh my god! Tell me about it. I got on my first practice, I got hit in my face, and my glasses flew off. And the first thing to go to mind, no, thank God. Like as many times I got hit, it wasn't me. Like one was like black and red. I had black and red glasses, and they didn't break. So I'm like, okay, I have to get goggles, so I'm gonna go get them, and hopefully I don't get in the face anymore. But
well, if you do, they won't break.
So yeah, that's how my reality show is gonna go. It's gonna go great. I have faith in it. As long as I got my friends up here, then they'll always be an episode.
Cool. Next question's for me. What is my major? I am a social work major, actually. I started out as an art major, well, it's art education. I switched into social work last year, and I'm much happier in it. So it's my major. It's not super complicated.
Yeah, like engineering is, but
well,
I mean, the only
not
class
that's on social work at all.
Right.
They're both hard in their own way.
Oh my God, in engineering, just be a fair warning, guy. College chemistry is not the same as high school chemistry. So if you're thinking that it's going to be a piece of cake, think again, or think harder.
If you want
So
to social work,
this is the last question. Right. This is the last question. What do you hope season 2 will bring? Well, season 2 is going to be a lot because I'm introducing a lot of new things I didn't think to introduce in season 1, but there's always room for improvement all the time. So I'm introducing a lot of new things, and first thing is going to be covering news events to keep you guys informed of what's going on around campus. So you're not always out of the loop. I tried to do open mic night, but it was an epic fail.
it was a good open mic night though.
Yeah.
I was there.
Oh yeah,
There was some good singers.
Yeah, there was good singers. I just hate that it was literally me next, and they said they cutted it, and I was like, great, I have to go next. It's every other Tuesday though, so I'm happy about that. So I'm like, okay,
If you haven't been, you guys should go. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's very fun. It happens every other Tuesday at the from 8 till 11 o'clock. So make sure to get there early to sign up because they go by just like that. If you don't make it in time, there's always every open mic night all throughout the semesters here at Michigan State. So it's very fun. You get to be creative. You get to be yourself. There's no restrictions to it. You know, as long as it's not anything super inappropriate, you can
You've heard some.
I mean, you can use profane language.
Yeah.
Just as long as it's not any racial issues.
No, yeah,
we
don't
deal with
hurt
that a lot.
anybody.
Yeah, like being aggressive or being misappropriation, stuff like that. So just play it fun and play it safe.
Yeah, and even if you don't perform, it's fun to go out and watch. I don't perform.
Yeah.
I just watch.
Yeah, some people are very funny. They are very comedic, and some have wonderful voices.
Sure.
I'm gonna cover that the next open mic night. I would just leave dodgeball early. So that was our question and answer. So we'll be doing a lot of more of those throughout the semester or throughout the season here on Real Talk 101. We might bring other people on air that's going to be joining us. I'm going to collaborate with other YouTubers that are here at Michigan State. I just got to find them. So that's actually my next post on Real Talk 101.
Cool.
So we're at the end of our question and answer. So I'm just going to reiterate what I said in a sneak peek of season 2. So if you haven't seen the video, go watch it. But I'm just going to reiterate it again. So we do have a co-host, so congrats on making the cut.
Yes,
So I have a co-host on here. So I won't feel so alone anymore. So co-host here. Our videos will be more realistic, like 60 frames per second is what I'm trying to aim for this year. But something on 30 frames per second, I don't care. Long as it's out to y'all, it's pretty much straight. So the new video editing software now is Final Cut Pro instead of iMovie, because iMovie was okay, but I feel like Final Cut Pro had a lot more features to So that's it. Catch our sneak peek of Another Day at MSU. If you have not seen that, please go watch it. It's funny, it's hilarious, but parental discretion is advised. So just a little fair warning to those who are younger than 18. Next thing on our agenda, that's pretty much it.
There's not a next thing.
So that's pretty much our little premiere, little question and answer for you all. Our outro. So basically, follow us. We now have an Instagram. So for those of you who are more Instagram active, we are now active at Real Talk 1855.
Don't follow Real Talk 101.
Don't follow Real Talk 101. Follow Real Talk 1855. We're the real ones.
Yes.
You can follow us on YouTube and hit the bell to be part of notifications so you can get an update on when we go live, when we update videos and post clips from the talk show and the reality show. So they'll both be posted. Follow Facebook for other updates and other announcements in case we do cancel or we need to know, keep you in the loop. So follow all of those, and we will see you guys next Thursday. Bye.
And this concludes Real Talk 101 with Julian. Tune in next time for the next debate topic, which has been known by the man Juju himself. See you next time on Real Talk 101.